I was getting pretty badly bullied at school, pretty much. Nobody was nice to me. I didn't have any good friends. This was a new school in Australia, and I lived there. So I'm thinking, what can I possibly do to change all this? And I came to the conclusion that if I was jacked, smart, and mentally in control, that this wouldn't be happening to me. I was right, because as soon as I got into better shape, people treated me differently. Because what I learned was people only care about themselves, and if it's easy for them to get away with being mean to somebody just to make themselves feel better, they'll do it. Now, hear me out. You know what would have made this better? If I had genuine friends around me, they would have stood up for me. But I had to fight through this myself, right? Now, hear what happened after a year. After I went to the gym consistently, and I got into like pretty decent shape. You know, it's hard to see, like I'm on YouTube, this bad angle. I was meditating, I got straight A's for a semester, I got into way better shape. And then I went on this massive holiday, and bro, within like 2 days or something, I noticed immediately I had like a shit ton of girls' attention. I had so many boys coming up and hyping me up. It's like everything came full circle. Everyone was like, wow, you look so good, you've changed. I remember this girl that I've known for like 2 years. She saw me, she came up to me, and the first thing she said was like, oh, you look so good. And bro, this feeling when you've completely changed yourself and then you're around some good friends is worth $1 million, man. It was a special weekend. And in this video, I'm going to tell you how you can have a similar thing that happens in your life. I'm Finn. I help young guys make good quality friends. I do have a course teaching you the exact step-by-step on how you would build like your dream friend group and super high quality mates and how you do all that. If you want, click the link in the description and I have a course there. Literally, a few days ago, I didn't think so basically my best friend and I were going to a concert, and this other homeboy, he said, oh, I can't come, I'm so sorry, boys. Then on Saturday, I'm walking up the escalator, my friend says, yo, I got a massive surprise for you. And I'm like, oh shit, what's the surprise, bro? Nobody surprises me. I've never really been surprised or had a good surprise. I hate surprises that are like, I wouldn't really want a surprise party, like I'd kind of want to know about it. But this was like a good ass surprise. One of my closest fucking mates just spawns in. I'm like, I'm fucking jumping like a 3-year-old kid, hyping up with my boy. It was amazing vibes. We went to the concert, we took a break, we're having a deep conversation about some health problems that I had been dealing with. And, you know, I honestly thought, how lucky am I to have good friends like this? I can speak about anything with them. And they're not going to judge me for it. They're not going to say like, oh, you're just being a bitch, man. Oh, you're not just being a bitch. Because you know what the worst kinds of people are? They like, you speak to them, you say you're going through something, and they're just like, whatever, man. Like, I understand just go to the gym. I understand that concept. But obviously, I'm not like a level 0 human being in terms of discipline. Like, I've worked on it for a long time. And so that was extremely refreshing. And all of my friends that I was with that day, one of them's going to got into Oxford on a conditional offer. One of them maybe it was like an interview with Oxford. But like, one of them has a business. One of them is like big on trading, has made like quite a bit of fucking money. And I was with these 3 guys eating lunch, and the chats were just like so much higher quality. Because when you're around people who actually have something going for themselves in life, you actually have something to talk about. Like, you're actually proud of yourselves and each other. It's a much better vibe. Now, not all of them need to be like super successful in everything they do, right? Like, my friend doesn't need to be making a shit ton off of his business for me to respect it. It's just that I'm saying you want people who are trying to do something big. Like my friend, I don't want to say his name. I met him in the gym and he was fucking monstrously jacked. Like, you need something that people can respect you for. I kind of have that like super social energy. I'm like super fun to be around. But I also have my channel. I also have like my mental peace, my working out. You know, I have this other stuff to come along with it. And I really recommend you, like, a lot of my videos are just about making friends, how you can do the social stuff. But honestly, bro, if you really want the highest quality friends, loyalty, brotherhood, people you can actually fucking respect and like be proud of, like those are my friends, I'm telling you, you need your own goal. And trust me, when you have friends who are this high quality, you're gonna start walking through life as if it was easy mode. Because when there's two high level dudes, high achieving people, and you get together and you're hanging out and you have social skills, you become the most respected people in the like entire vicinity of where you go. Like, I'm not even joking. I had so many people coming up to me saying hi. Like, I was with a bunch of friends this weekend at this concert in my at hometown. Trust me, bro, everything will come together for you. You just need to have a goal, small steps. If you want to get jacked, which you should, like if you don't want to get jacked, I don't see why. It just seems a bit dumb unless you're like the most high level elite athlete, but you should still be lifting weights as an athlete. Anyways, the point that I'm making here is if you wanted to go to the gym, you need to at least show up every day. Don't even just go for 5 minutes. Just show up every day. And you might say, well, what's the point of going there if you're not going to go maximum? Well, the aim is to go like have a perfect training routine with perfect sleep, perfect diet with like some friends in your life. You know, you're not a fucking geek because of course I preach social skills, but the aim is to do everything great, but you're not going to get there immediately. You need time where you are doing small motions. Like when I want to try and make 4 or 5 videos in a day, it's really hard. That's why I start by doing 1 video a day as a habit. Then maybe I'll do 2 videos on a certain day, and I keep trying to increase it. I hope this video helped, mate. It's a little bit different vibe to the other videos, but trust me, you're not going to make the highest level friends by just being a bit of, like, you 100% can, and you should just prioritize being social 100%. But after a while, there's going to be one day you look in the mirror and you're going to be like, fuck, I'm doing all of this shit. And you're going to have all these negative emotions saying like, oh, I've wasted the last few years. But trust me, you haven't wasted the last few years. When you're a super social guy, do you know how fucking easy it is to become successful in terms of like getting consistent in the good work habits, gym, studying hard? Bro, it will take you like about 1 month, a very difficult month, but then you'll be set for life. You'll have everything. It takes ages to get really good social skills and relationships and loyalty, and you're learning all these little lessons. It takes like this fucking long to get consistent in gym, bro. Respectfully, it's just like the most basic shit ever. And I understand like you know, some of you boys might struggle with it, but I'm telling you the reason you struggle with it is because you're not in like a competitive social environment, bro. If all your boys were going to the gym, I guarantee that you would start going to the gym. Just hang out with some guys who you really respect. They'll probably still be friends with you if you show you're a really nice, kind guy. You're loyal, you're not a geek. You know, you can speak, even if you're just funny, even if you're a bit of a geek. Then, and you like show your boys that are like you find guys who are in the gym and shit. You just tell them like, yeah, I wish I was in the gym. Like, it wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? In that scenario, then maybe you don't need to already be super successful and you can just hang out with them and it can all click together. But you're not going to get any like advantages, any one-ups in life apart from the people you know. And you can only do that by improving your social skills. So if you want to build your dream social life, have attention from girls, have the best quality friends, click the link in the description. I'll teach you everything I know in my course. And trust me, I have the results. I have done this over and over in different places in the world. I've met loads of new people. It's possible for anybody who truly tries and opens their mind and isn't stubborn. Just trust me, just listen to me, bro. My advice works. Have a good day, mate. And I don't mean to be harsh. This was a harsh video. I just want you to have a great life. I promise.